This Japanese craw creature has been awfully good to me lately. Might have bumped a thick clump of weeds, I guess, but I swear that was a bite. Same fish? Different fish? Don't know and don't really care. Just glad I hooked it.
Ugly bait is gone.
That lure is actually a rayed Egu Chunk, but I just call it the fat ugly thing. Replaced the Egu Chunk that I just lost and got right back to fishing. Still throwing that ugly fat chunk and still catching them on it. I switched over to a skirted Chuckin Karate Craw trailer as I decided to try a little shallower and would be casting into the weeds more than just close to them, where the open hook jig head I've got the Egu Chunk on would get mired down too often. Still have the skirted jig and craw in my hand, still tickling the denser veggies. I didn't get a bump until my lure was way past the edge of the weed growth on this cast, but when I finally got bit and set the hook, my initial reaction was that it felt like a really good fish. Turned out to be just that, a nice solid-bodied chunk, and it fought really well. After getting that one well out away from the weed growth, I went back to the open hook jig head, still dressed with the Egu Chunk. The claws on this thing are more like clubs than claws, and it's got a lot of crosswise ridges that help it move a lot of water. Not sure how much that it really has to do with its apparent effectiveness, but it's a nice theory, so for now I'll just go with that. I don't know what the name of that translates to, but I'm calling it the black And pretty quick, I was questioning my judgment, as it felt like I was snagging weeds with that open hook, despite how far from the weed edge I thought. Wait a minute, hang on, that's not weeds, Rich, it's a fish chewing your bait. Bozo.
That cooled me off.
Unfortunately, the deep bite seemed to die off on me when the air temp went up, followed by the clouds starting to roll in and the breeze picking up. Pretty soon, I moved to a point where the vegetation was well developed right next to the drop into 30 plus feet of water, right at the tip of a point. So decided it was time to throw my traditional big fish lure from 50 years ago on this lake, a 9 1/4 inch violet fliptail daddy. Rather than dig around for the hardware for a Texas rig, I just stuck it on the 1/4 ounce jig head I had tied on my heaviest spinning rod and cast it as close to that weed edge drop off as I could. Made it to the bottom. Another solid fish, and with that catch, I decided it was time to start fishing our way back to the boat ramp. Thanks for watching.